Hey everyone, this is Red Silvers. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V for Job Fiesta. We've got a lot of exploring to do in this pyramid, which is going to be full of traps and horrors. We can handle it. There's a lot of undead enemies in this area. Actually, I need to be careful with dancing. We're getting close to some of our jobs being mastered, though. Alright. So what did that button do? I don't know. Alright, a bunch of monster in a boxes. We can handle this. We'll use a lightning scroll. That should take care of the two tablets in the back. That's not good though. Let's not let that guy beat us up. Dance gets silly when the enemies are strong enough that they can just wreck you. The real problem with dancing against the undead is that then I don't have all my mana that I need for when I need it. Alright, Peril got dual wield. We got a white robe. So, Krill's gonna be my knight now. Even though Lena is a knight, she's not here, so... Oh, but she still got the flame brand. I wonder how that'll work. Monster attack. And a back attack. Thanks, game. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was like, is one gonna survive? And yes. Dark matter. Another back attack. Jerks. Like, those weren't really threatening fights, but the fact that they were all back attacks was kind of terrible. I don't really like how the blood sword is working out for us. And actually, I might have been able to go get the Brave Blade already, now that I think about it, but... we'll just have to go with something tired and true. Yeah, that's better. I mean, I could give Krill the dancing dagger, but I think her just actually doing damage when I need her to do damage is going to be more important right now. Oh yeah, that's not very good. Run up the stairs. Well, that was a big help, actually. She's gonna summon somebody. Now she's not. Okay, that was funny. Get off the stairs. Alright, these guys... I'll show you one of them. I don't really want to sit here and fight all of them, but... Well... That could work out, I guess. These guys are like a prototype for Omega, who's a super boss. And they can wreck you. We're not gonna let him do that. I mean, I'll take the healing from Jitterbug, though. But yeah, give it long enough, these guys can wreck you. I guess I could be casting Titan on him, but... What are you gonna hit? That's not too bad. Got no money for doing it. There's no elixir. There's a mummy. Kinda scared of the mummy. Those three mummies were sharing a coffin. Who am I to judge? I have a feeling Titan's still gonna wreck him, though. Pretty soon, I think Bartz is gonna be going into dancer mode. Yeah, what's up there? Thornlet. Okay, that's gives you a big boost, but you start with sap. So I get what they're going for, and I heard he's gonna camp out there waiting for me to come down. Well, I was hoping you'd do a sword dance. But you didn't. There is an enemy here that will drop the Lamia Tiara, which if I could get one would be great. because it would make it so that my dancer would do better. Normally, if you're doing a standard run with all the jobs, you'd steal a few in the end of the first world. But since I can't do that, I'm either waiting to get a thief stagger or hoping to get one off a random drop here. We're gonna fight all the snakes now. Okay, we'll fight you instead, I guess. Ferris has the MP, so we're just gonna go for Titan. Titan for days. They're probably, he takes some damage from thunder too, but... Okay, that's funny. Another elixir. And a snake. Does get tricky because you have to be careful who you dance against here. That looks like... Oh, of course the snakes. That's okay, I don't mind them entangling bards because Krill can just finish this one off easy. And it's monsters. And we're just gonna go for rocking the boat. Barks is gonna need some mana next. We have those elixirs we just picked up, I guess. That's an easy solution. Ferris has got a few casts still. We got the black robe. Another mummy. There are 3 mummies hanging out together, I should say. We don't judge. Can take that one out. I don't need the random critical hits, I just need you to go down. Okay, fine, be jerks. Bet you they're weak to fire just because they're mummies. Oh good, here's a save point. We'll cottage up. So we don't have to worry about using one of those elixirs yet. I love when enemies randomly buff me. mean, take her out, though. We have a couple of paths here. Hello, Sekhmet. You might also know him as Sacred in Final Fantasy VIII. Poor Bart's in his image. That's been a very useless ability the entire time that he's had it equipped. Yep, he's got a brother. And that's why in Final Fantasy VIII you have the summon called the Brothers. Of course, I know them really well from Opera Omnia because I've been grinding summon boards for forever. That was the wrong move. Alrighty, are these traps? They are traps. Is one of them going to survive? One's probably going to survive. Because it just seems like that's how it goes. Dark matter. Oh! I know you guys really well. Where's my... Do I not have gold needles? I do have gold needles. Like, I don't have a lot, but I have enough I can do this. Why are they way down here, I don't know. This is silly. So we'll get some AP for this anyway. This is just silly. I get what they're going for with the whole... You soften the statue and it dies. It's kind of funny that they actually went that far into giving it ability. Crystal armor. And of course the snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Okay. Yeah, this is who has the tiara. If I could get it, that would be nice. It's kind of a rare drop, though. But if she would go ahead and drop it, that would be nice for Ferris. Well, it won't be nice for Ferris, because Ferris is not a dancer anymore. Nope. That's not the right job, Ferris. Actually, that'll work, because then I can make Bart's a dancer. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Elven Mantle and keep the Gaia gear. And then I can make Ferris my summoner. I mean, the alternative is I can make Ferris a ninja for a bit. Yeah, we keep the Gaia gear. It's going to be useful for us. And I guess now I need eye drops because we're just going to be dancing. Might as well tent up while we're right next to the save point. Now that we've mixed around our jobs quite a bit. Alrighty. That door's locked. Are you gonna drop the tiara? Nope. Like that. Well, thank you for the cure that I didn't need. Oh, she's still up. Oh no, it was the snakes running around, that's what I heard. Oops. Still no tiara. I can buy the tiaras if I need to. Oh. Now where am I going? Monster Tat Bill, that's where. I guess it's Bart's turn to be up front now. Oh. Hey, give me your tiara. No. Oh, that's what that door is. Yeah, normally you'd see the original Lamias back in the Ronka ruins, and you would steal a tiara from them. But since I can't do that, I've had to get creative. Okay. Oh, you brought a friend with you, huh? That's not gonna hit the one guy. And he's undead too, so okay. Really bad place to be a dancer. Bart's learned flirt. He's in a party of 3 women. Let's be careful. There we go. Are these all gonna be monster traps? Oh, 2 survived that one, huh? Holy water and dark matter. Bart, you're just getting in your Titan time today. Lots of dark matter. And lots of money. We won't take out the guy in the air, but we can. That can be a start. Don't fin me. Oh, a regular potion is our prize for that one. Okay. There's still a whole part of this dungeon we haven't even headed into yet. Alright, Lamia, give me your tiara. And we'll send Bart's the flamenco after you. To charm you. Lamia Queen said no. Nothing up there. And of course there's the big obvious room, but... There's also the hidden room with all the damned in it. A Gaia hammer that we'll never use. Hey, Queenie, give me your tiara. I don't know what the drop rate is on that, but... Oh. Nope. Oh, it's stairs. I just thought it was a door that went straight through. Okay. Tempting Tango's nice, but you could have done a jitterbug right there, and that would have been just as useful. That helps. You needed that mana. There you go, Bart's. And an elixir. That's a good drop. Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna go here. Go here. There's a ribbon. Protect ring. Nope, didn't make it off there in time. That's okay. I think the protect ring does wall. We'll find out for sure. I'm having a lot more fun with dancers than I thought I would, that's for sure. I think normally I just kind of fiddle around with them and maybe get lucky on damage here and there, but this is the first time that we've really gone nuts with them. Okay. Let's go up here. It's on this side. Money and monsters. I still have that whole other side to look at. More dark matter that I'll never use. Yeah, I can't go on this side because it's the wrong side. Okay. Here, come here. More monsters, more monsters. At least if it's gonna be monsters, it's these guys. They're not too bad. Although all the dark matter is not super useful. This looks like... yeah, this is the tablet room. Free exit out. And that's where the portal was before. The portal that took us to Gallif's world. The peninsula was Bahamut. Bahamut, however you want to say it. Oh yeah, okay. And because the airship was originally docked there, now it got knocked loose. But there's still stuff in there that we haven't gotten. So we're gonna rest up. I'll sneak back in here. Because last time we went there... besides, we could get lucky and get a tiara. I'm not gonna get that just because I keep saying that. I think it's gonna be like, nope, you will go and buy it from Mirage Village. Oh, there it is! So that gives him a bigger chance of doing sword dance. The neat thing is, okay, Bart's already has a ribbon which only a dancer can wear, but I can give this to Ferris, who also has dance, and it'll give Ferris a better chance of doing sword dance. I don't care about you ladies anymore. I got your tiara, unless you want to give me a bunch more. we just want to loot the place and get out of here? And you know what? There's probably more stuff that I missed anyway. Isn't it ironic that I get the item and then I still can't use dance against all these undead? Yeah, let's take this down. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, like the other place where there were a bunch of sand waterfalls. I didn't fall in all of them. But you know what? That's okay. Ice shield. I don't care about snakes. Not anymore. Well, let's go back. Yeah, there's a handful of items like that that help out the dancers. That's just the big one that's really easy to get. So that's usually the one that everybody would get in the first world. And can you imagine if we'd had that all this time? The kind of damage we could have been doing. I'm not worried about the snakes. That mummy was like more dramatic. Oh, because that's a grand mummy. Okay. I was like, why is that one more dramatic? He might be more dramatic, but he's gonna go down anyway. The other ones might have been grand mummies too. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, he had the cursed ring. That's the last thing up there. I could go all the way back through and check those sand waterfalls, but I'm not going to. Because you know what, chances are it's not even stuff that I can use anyway. And we have other places to go check out. Yeah, by the way, if you step on those spikes, you get poisoned. So, you could step on them, but it's in your better interest to just skip them. Alright, so we're out here. Let's head up. It's like, I'm done with these guys, let's just go. Because I want to go check things out. Yeah, over here is the town of Moore. Someone's unlocked the shed. Guess we can check out the shops and stuff while we're here too, but... The forest is gone, it turned into a desert. What the heck? Well, I mean, somebody set fire to it. I guess the fire was just that effective. It's like the opposite of what happens in Chrono Trigger. Where is the shed that I want to go to? Down here? Oh, okay. Getting this far must mean you're very brave, or very lucky. Think you're brave, take what's on the left. If you're a coward, take what's on the right. And here it is, the Brave Blade. Beat, is that you? Well, loses its effectiveness as its wearer runs from battle. But we have fought long and hard to keep that going strong. I'd like to get out of here now, please, game. So that's going to help out our night DPS a lot. Compared to that, what kind of goodies do we have? All the diamond stuff. Oh, Lena's already got one, that's why. I was like, why does it say that I need this? So yeah, I don't think we have anything super new in the shops, but... we get a bunch of potions and stuff. Ethers are pretty expensive in this game, too. Don't need the tonic. Don't need the speed shakes. I really need to clean out all this garbage. I was kind of hoping that I'd see a guy selling the scroll items. So I probably could have got that Brave Blade before the pyramid and it would have made things a lot easier, but that's okay. Spiders! Yeah, look at that. How much more damage her second hit did there than the first one. The chicken knife could have been pretty handy too, but you have to run from a ton of battles for it. But the flip side is if I'd have been using the chicken knife, I would have probably ran from a bunch of fights that I was worried about. Like all those dragons in Exdeath's castle. So, there's a flip side to it. But yeah, pulling off like the dance with that now would be really cool. Okay. Definitely want to save here before we head in. Back at the Guardian Tree. So I'm pretty sure this is Hiru. This is Lena's Windrake, not Krill's. Lena's body has been possessed. Melusine? I don't know. So yeah, we're going to fight a boss in Lena's body. And it could be a doozy, although you can also one-hit him with certain combinations. And now the world's gonna get messed up again. I think that's gonna mess up the third world quite a bit here. Alrighty. Get her! So right now Melusine is weak to fire. But that's not gonna last. That's not... It tempted her? Yeah, right now she's weak to fire, but that doesn't last. That's really funny, though, that... Okay, I need to not have that on right now. What the hey, we'll do the Sleep Blade. At least until she barrier changes, but she always starts weak to fire. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of options for how to deal with that, other than just bap her a bit. Sleep Blade is not doing it for us. But yeah, this is one of those bosses that changes weaknesses. Ow. That tempting tango was kind of hilarious, though. I mean, if she's gonna stay like that, why not use it? If it stops her from changing. Okay, I would have not guessed that that was gonna work. Because that's really silly. It's like, I'll just keep her in fire weak mode. I'm okay with that. Well, it's too bad Lena has my... It's too bad Lena has my Flame Burge right now. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Ow. Alright, now what are you weak against? I can tempt her again. Or not. Okay, well, she's not weak to ice. Okay, you're gonna be like that. That's why I saved beforehand, though. Oh yeah, I guess Golem would be good to have, just in case. I wonder if she's still weak to fire. That would be funny if she just went back into fire mode. Nope. Well, now we'll never know. And we got Lena back in the party. Oh yeah, she has to be revived because she's unconscious because she was unconscious, so we have to use the Phoenix down. And then because she's a knight, we have to change her job. So she needs to go into ninja mode. Actually, maybe the cursed ring wouldn't be bad for her. We can certainly try it for a bit. But yeah, the library is gone. I think now we're supposed to go find the airship. I think I need to re-equip Peril. Hold on. Okay. Gradually decrease the HP, gradually regain the HP. That's kind of a funny combination. Okay, don't get wrecked. Like, that would be silly. Yeah, go. Now, can you imagine that damage with Sword Dance? That Brave Blade damage with Sword Dance? It would be great. Of course, I wouldn't be able to do that with Dual Wield. And yes, we could go get Bahamut. We're not gonna go get him yet. Love that damage boost. Where did the... Ooh, Lena's gonna do some damage here too. Oh, she didn't get the second hit when she did. That makes sense. Because the Twin Lance that she's doing would have taken the 2 hits or something. So the Sword Dance did both hits or something, I don't know. You can do some silly stuff with the Twin Lance, like the game doesn't know how to account some of the effects that it does. Wreck him! Wreck him! Ooh, that's not a good ending. Okay, this is silly. That's silly too. Oh, there's the airship, okay. So they're basically like, hey, we can go straight to the end dungeon. Oh yeah, and NXT's still gonna get all Saturday morning cartoon on us. Now the world's really gonna get wrecked. There goes the walls. I'm not sure what town that is. I think the one from the second world. The Moogle Forest. And Licks. Oh yeah, this is when Bartz goes nuts. and flies around the world. It was like it's Superman and he's trying to fly around the world to save Lois Lane. But yeah, so this is where Lix was. What town is this? Regal. This is the one that I thought they might have been in. So this is the sealed castle over here. So we can go get our first 3 weapons now. And there's a lot we can go do now. Like, a lot of the second world is open to us. We can go straight to the final dungeon at this point. We can go get the rest of the tablets. There's a lot to do. So, kind of got some options at this point. But we're going to start figuring that out next time. And so as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.